Hi, this is Jill, and I want to congratulate you for getting your beginner's knitting kit. It's going to be great. You're going to have a fun time, and you're going to really enjoy making this scarf with me. But I had to add something because on the DVD, I use a different kind of yarn, not so great a quality that you have. So I only used one skein. Because you're using 3 skeins, I want to show you how to attach a skein in the middle of your project. Okay, so each skein makes 6 of these boxes, and if you look at the pattern and you get to that part on the DVD, it will say you're going to have 18 boxes before you're done, hence the 3 skeins that you need. Okay, so when you're done with 6 of these beautiful boxes, you're going to have about this much yarn left over, and I say let it go. And after the garter stitch and you're starting your 7th box, attach a new skein. How do we do that? So easy. Okay, you take your new skein and you just let, I don't know, I would say like 4 inches, 3 inches, just a little bit down, and you make a loop. You take that loop and you put it on your working needle. So here's what you do. Go through your first stitch and hold your needles with those 2 fingers. Now, make your loop, put it on your working needle, and then make your stitch with that new skein. You've made 1 stitch. Don't worry about the other skein. Let that stay for now. Now work a couple of stitches and make sure that you're coming from the skein and not from the end. That happens if you don't pay attention. So you set up to knit, and let's just knit a couple of stitches on the row. Okay, and now let's go back to that first stitch. Go to the end of the other skein and just tighten it just a little bit. Just a little bit, just tug on it a little bit so those stitches are all even with each other. And then what happens is when you are done with the project, you are going to have a couple of ends here, and as I show you on the DVD, you're going to take your darning needle and you're going to weave in a couple stitches here, a couple stitches there. No knots. You don't have to have any knots, and this is going to be on the wrong side. And look how that's going to look. This is still from your working skein, so don't pay attention to that. But your ends, you're not going to see anything. You don't have to worry about that. It's going to be smooth. You keep knitting, and again, at the end, you just weave these ends in. And what I would do is cut this down, the long one down, to be the same length as the new skein, just a couple of inches, so that you have enough to work with the darning needle, and then you cut it down right at the base. I show you all of this on the DVD, and you always want to attach your yarn, your new skein, on the end. You don't want anything in the middle. You don't want to compromise the integrity of your fabric. Okay, so when you get to your 3rd skein, you do the same thing. Just at the end, start it, put it through the first stitch, make a loop, put that on, and start knitting. And there you have it. So good luck with everything. I'll be knitting with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here again real soon. Enjoy your knitting.